What, were you gonna play Budokai at all?
Shit, bro, that shit is like $100 a count on
I struggled so fucking hard at the beginning of it, only for for Dash to reveal to me the cheese, and the cheese is good.
Isn't there like a tutorial?
There is a tutorial. The problem was I listened to the tutorial.
Oh.
I tried to so what's funny is you go on the subreddit and everyone's like complaining about how fucking hard the beginning is. Because if you play the main campaign, you have to follow Goku's story. And when you have to fight Grade 8 Vegeta, which is very early on, he just fucking kicks your dick in. Like brutally. Constantly. Over and over. And what's funny is everyone's memeing like, well, yeah, that's canonically how that fight went. You just get your ass whooped. And it's because you're trying to combo and stagger, and like you can't stagger a giant. So like a lot of shit goes out the window, and Desh was just like, if you go into sparking mode, they can't block against you. So the game is to just avoid motherfuckers, and it happens with Frieza too when Frieza goes full power. You just avoid motherfuckers, get into sparking mode, and then just like 60 hit combo them, and then just blast them with your ultimate, and then just run away until you can charge back up in sparking mode. Rinse repeat. And it's unstoppable. But yeah, if you try to like combo, grapple, like vanish attack, use perception dodges on a giant, you just get blasted. So a lot of people are complaining that the game is broken because they're saying that they're doing really well online, but they can't beat the story AI because it has classes, I guess. It's very funny. I'm enjoying it.
Let's get a quick kill and get back to something new.
Yeah. Is anyone from the Discord server in Florida, in Central Florida?
Nope.
Okay.
Not in our Final Fantasy group, but Dolly
But-
is in Florida. A few other WoW people are in Florida.
I think Cole is as well.
Oh, they're good. They're gonna be okay because that's a really big storm going on their way.
Do we know where in Florida Dolly is? Because if he's in like Miami.
He's in the Orlando area.
Orlando's not. Yeah, Orlando's not good at all. It's gonna get hit hard.
Yeah, I think because Orlando is like further away from the initial landfall, he will hopefully be fine.
Yeah, let's hope. No, not at all. That's I'd seen big storms. I was in Vilma some years ago, and this one is almost as strong as that one. I hope everybody's okay. Let's go.
Everyone has... Nope, sorry. Fruit,
No,
Batman, and Dandy.
Yeah, I'm chugging it right now. 1 and 2.
Alright, everyone has food. Here we go. Let's get a quick one shot and go back to Prog.
Yes.
The Brute Bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
Outside box.
The Challenger went down hard. Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Inside partners followed by knockback.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
Batman wrong here is red.
Oh shit.
That's still
Yeah.
not it for you, my guy.
Ah, thank you.
Glad you made it. Glad you made it.
Yeah, sorry, I was.
Alright, knockback partners.
There's no escaping those animate things.
Stage spot will be 3. Stage spot will be 3.
Arian. Outside partners.
Final fuse down.
DPS are exploding. Jump away partners.
They're back on their feet. One crit. This is going to be a blast! The infernal fuse field! How will the Challenger respond?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, check out the willies. Here we go.
Now caffeine is kicking in, so I'm gonna be better now.
Blow you to smithereens! The brute bomber has muffled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the Challenger's still standing!
Outside partners. Partners after jump.
Die! Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched. Out of the way, tin can!
Inside clock called my knockback.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions! We're playing by my rules! Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those animations!
Save spot will be 2. Save spot will be 2.
There he is. Outside partners.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
Fortune Sky. Away, spread.
Taking the center.
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Alright, should we come up to
This is going to be a blast! The infernal fuse field! How will the challenger respond?
Second GPS. Third. Fourth. First tank. Second.
Something fiery! The true former is embiggening himself!
Where are we? That's 5.
Get ready for an explosion of pain!
Right after 5 video. It is Octo spread after 1,
Oh, kaboom! The bombarding special!
3, 4, 5. Out. In. knock back and spread. Knock back and spread. Second chains on the tag team too. Safe spot will be 1. Safe spot will be 1. Safe spot will be 1.
Some kind of jump. Knockback. Partners.
Reprisal, we can use any move we get for this one.
I'm doing paint in this one.
Good amount of mint, love you guys. Use your bow, get ready for the dance. Really good on damage.
Get on your spot. Your spot. Inside clocks. Inside clocks.
Amazing! The Challenger saw straight through it!
Alright. One real mechanic left. Barber's Barrage. Make sure you use your sprint for it. Be safe. Starts the same as the first. At the end, dodge the lariat to a corner.
I went all the. I went way too far. Sorry.
Stay.
Beautifully dodged!
We need LB3 when we get it.
Level 3? Oh, level 2. Hold level 2. Because I have damage down.
Or are you good to keep him? Oh,
Yeah.
Pass for like 15 seconds.
I forgot he does one more drink.
Yeah, we're way ahead on DPS.
Oh man, I need a third coat. My bars!
I popped the LB3 way.
No, that's good. That's awesome.
That was great. That was great.
Until next time.
Yeah, good job, everyone. Fast re-clear.
Yeah. I need those pants. I need them.
Well, I certainly won't beat you at it. Not with a 7.
I can be beaten. I didn't have an amazing roll, but by far I didn't get a natural.
I'm sure you beat the 7.
Yes, you beat it. I will beat the 7, yes.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. How many books do I have?
I don't know. I can see.
I think the armor.
3.
I think the major armors are 6.
Yeah, 6. We have 3 only right now. Well, I have. My God, the pants! Okay.
Oh shit. Well, I should probably get the next pair of pants then if Batman was the only other person on them. Neato!
Okay.
The only things that were rolled on only had 2 people. Does anyone have to kill this guy one more time? Or am I missing something? Oh no, there we go. Solvent.
Lines and solvent.
That's the item.
That's the item, yeah. Oh, and I...
2 twines and a solvent still.
Same.
I was looking
I-
I was like, oh, it's not too cold.
one.
2 items, that's one.
That said, it probably won't be too many more kills. If people don't have to buy the armor pieces with books. That's pretty cheap.
I need 2 twines. I need 2 twines and solvent as well.
Okay, so I posted a little bit about the last bit. It's a lot of words, but it's really not that complicated because there's a solution that doesn't really matter what we get.
I was confused looking at it because it's in the center of the room. I'm assuming just ignore the room and it's just this is the position on that thin rectangular platform we get.
Yeah, well, it's all shoved in one column.
Okay, because the pic. Okay.
There are 4 debuffs listed, but there are 5 noted in the.
Oh, I didn't put the picture of one of the currents. Let's see. Yeah,
I'll get my... Look at that thing.
Unfortunately, it
Nailed
doesn't matter
it.
which current kind you have, they both just have arrows at the top. Yeah, the only thing that matters is, do you have a current? Do you have the collider conductor, which is the big purple circle? Or do you have one of the other 2 debuffs? That's the only thing you're thinking about.
So the 2 conductors are basically just middle sections. I was trying to figure out, so I guess looking at the picture has me very perplexed. Because I thought we didn't always get collider conductor.
You always get collider, and you have to defuse it. You don't always get roundhouse. The roundhouse for spinning are the ones that are 50-50. Same with remote and proximate current. But collider conductor wipes you if it goes off.
And that's the big purple.
Yeah. We can kind of practice the positioning once we're in the room. It'd be a lot easier to look at the ground up close because you can just basically use the ground pattern to position yourself. But yeah, the trick is that since this wouldn't work if the people with current also hit themselves, and they would die if they got hit by the other person's current, but they don't. So this setup works for both debuff sets. The people with current either shoot the person in collider conductor directly behind them, or they shoot across the room at the other one. But the cones are pretty narrow, so all the other 4 people closer to the center it just goes between them.
Gotcha.
And the donuts are like fucking gigantic. They could make those donuts like half the size they are, and the mechanic would still be solvable, just not with this setup. Alright, here's a ready check. I have some optimization for
DPS for uptime?
yeah, just for the second cubes, where where we're the cubes. It's mostly for the part where we have to do either partners or full split. The partners one, we can have everyone in melee range. It's kind of annoying though. It's not as it's not as intuitive of a shape.
Okay.
Because basically, you'd have one set directly under her, and then one pair to the 3 directions that aren't being attacked, you know, because she's doing the half from AoE. So, like, you can imagine it as like front, back, right, and middle as where the partners go. But it's, you know, it's not quite as intuitive as what we've been doing now. But it could be worth trying. Okay, but now that we're in here, let's pretend this is the column. The people with roundhouse or spinning conductor, which is the donut with a very small AoE, would basically go to one of these 4 locations. And you don't ever cross the center line while doing the mechanics after getting shot by the cannon. The people with collider conductor, okay, looking at it here, it might be better than for the people with the current to go on this center marker. This is very slightly different than the drawing. And then the people with collider conductor goes slightly behind them. The currents are slightly closer to the boss, and the collider conductors are slightly closer back.
So people with small AoEs will go into these positions, say B and C and D, and okay, perfect.
The current is in front, in the dead center of this square. Like the current is in the dead center of the square.
Okay.
And the collider current is slightly behind them. So basically, yeah, Kia was on the collider current position here, or someone. Okay. So if I had proximate current, I would do blaster, and the same would happen on the other side. If I had remote current, I would be shooting at the person on the point, and the remote current one would be shooting at the it works out because the 4 of us only get hit once.
Okay. We are sure that we don't need a tank in front of the big laser.
So well, this is after the laser.
Ah, okay.
You get hit by the laser, then everyone gets a debuff, and you have to handle that. Then the laser happens again. But yes, for every laser, the tank has to be closest to the boss on the side.
Okay.
And you might have to swap sides when the laser's charging up, depending on your charges, if you can swap it. But when you're dealing with the debuffs afterward, you don't have to cross the center line. You can do it all on your own side. And so, like I said, we don't have very good attempts with everyone alive, but the convention I went with, because basically 2 people have debuffs and one has to go to one side and one goes to the other like this. It's not super important in the end as long as one of you ends up on one and the other person ends up on the other. That's all that matters. But I guess by default it supports, assuming it splits this way where it's always like 1 support and 1 DPS with the debuffs that go in the square formation. The supports will go to the actual edge of the arena, and the DPS will go towards the edge where the rest of the arena used to be. Yes. Either current. Yeah, there wasn't arrows.
Okay, so then the purple.
Big purple circles in the back. Okay, that's that. Now here's positioning for Electro Edge to better uptime in the middle part of it. Let's say the boss is at A. Basically, it'd be one pair at A, one pair at B, one pair at C, one pair at D. And you can do this, and all four, everyone will have melee range. So here's what I'm thinking we do for this, because it's not as intuitive as a convention. DPS with 2 go directly up to the boss. DPS with 3 go further outside here in D. Supports with 2 go to the left, looking at the boss. Supports with 3 go to the right, looking at the boss. It's not super intuitive, but I can't think of a way to touch is basically some kind of hard memorization. So, for DPS, you're thinking short or low number means I go under the boss, higher number means I go further out, but still like in the center. And then for supports, low number goes to the left, high number goes to the right. This should let all 8 people have melee range.
We won't kill us.
If people will go to actual max melee with doing this, it'll be fine.
Okay.
And of course, if you are not actually melee at all, you're free to be a little safer. I could be like a little further out as long as I can still hit my partner. If I just want to spooked about it.
Is it the same when we're doing the spread?
When we're doing the spread, we can't get everyone melee range. I think for spread, we're just going to maintain the static positions.
4 of us don't need to be melee range.
Yeah. So we could do full spread with 4 people maintaining melee range because they use these 4 spots. If we want to do that, that's fine. You melee types have to call a spot. I would recommend.
The melee could keep the same, or the people that need to be in melee range could just keep the same principles, like supports are. Support 2 is on this side, support 3 is on this side.
But if both Cruz and I have 2, we can both go this side.
Right, but so in this case, it would just be like Batman for spread always gets A, for example. Tax always gets D. Because I don't think they can guarantee that they have different numbers. And then, I don't know, Ross always goes B left, and Froome always goes right, or whatever. It's up to you. It's 100% up to you which one you want to what. But I think it makes sense for the DPS to still do A and D, and the sports to still do B and C. But whoever wants which one for the spread first. This is imagining the boss in A and doing the half remain. This should allow the 4 melee can stay in melee range, and the 4 range can go off somewhere else. Easy and I go left somewhere, Dan right somewhere. All right, so just to recap. Pretend the boss is A, and she's blasting towards where she is now. And of course, this would be the actual center of the room for real. If it's partners, DPS with 2 seconds go to A. Sorry, not 2 seconds. DPS with 2 hits go to A. DPS with 3 hits go to D. Supports with 2 hits go left, which in our case is B. supports of 3 hits go right, which in our case is C. In the case that it turns out spread, everyone has static positions, but they're different than they used to be. I'm just gonna say Batman gets A directly under the boss.
Okay.
Task gets D a little further out. Or max melee range,
Max
just
melee,
outwards
okay.
and the center line, that is. Which tank wants left?
True and take left. I'll take right, because that's generally our relative positions with us.
Okay.
It's with us facing boss. Okay.
Yeah, and then the 4 range spread out to the left and right, kind of as they typically would.
And that's only for full spread. Otherwise, it's lower left, 3 right.
For supports, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's a little annoying, but that's really the only way we're gonna maintain uptime during that, guaranteed.
I promise I will try to not fuck that up.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it'll probably take a pull or two.
Hey, we'll take a couple of tries.
Well, I suppose let's start getting some practice in.
yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, uptime in this fight just seems nightmarish.
Yeah, it's not but a good
This is
time.
nothing personal, but I must
Why did
have
none of
your
my
soul.
ability? Oh, I don't have anyone targeted. That's awesome.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
Oh,
lead!
my face.
Sorry, face. Oh yeah, I usually did that. Help.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Okay, remember this is gonna be line spreads. Essentially,
It feels like it's been a month since I've been here.
South. Let's go.
outside, north side. Sports
Whoa.
must get hit.
Oh my! The challenger
Sports
went
must be
down
close.
hard.
Alright, widening.
They're still in it!
Okay, so default is
Far. Default
far.
far.
Default's going further, so go, stay straddle to get hit. Straddle to get
Starting
hit.
outside, starting outside.
Out. Starting outside. Starting outside.
Far in. Far out. Far in. Jump.
Wow, look at us.
My favorite thing about this boss fight is Greg occasionally saying far out. So far out.
Fight's real groovy.
Calculated.
Everybody's alive.
There's like no
Every-
damage variance in this game, so you can. Alright,
Watch
don't get a
diagonal.
diagonal.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 or 3.
Minute.
Full spread,
Full spread, 2 side. Alright, jump. Alright, clock positions. Get ready to count your heads. Remember, if you have a long debuff, add 1 to your count.
How's this?
Threes to corners. Oriented towards B. Jump. Alright, let's try this. Full spread.
Uh,
And they're down!
Oh, I was following the 5x5 grid line, not the 4x4 grid line. That's
Okay.
awkward.
For the first try, we got all the way into this mechanic, so it was fine.
Full thread up left looking at the boss.
Batman would have been. Yeah, Batman should have been directly under the boss, though. Yeah.
I killed a bunch of people though because I wasn't far enough left. But maybe one of the people I killed was Batman. In which case, well, we were both in the wrong spot.
I was trying to see if I could be there, as a, in a right there was a safe spot where it wasn't.
Yeah, so like the boss is going to be basically in the center line of the room, which is going to be like if you look at the 4x4 pattern, it's going to be like where C is. So yeah, like Batman would be like right here, like directly under her.
Yeah, I messed it up. Okay, I'll try to be there right there.
And Ross would like be like over here.
So I'm gonna grab a quick screenshot from the attempt and the floor and just see if I'm right in my understanding.
Okay.
So maybe I was in the right spot then.
If you're in a spot where if you move the pixel, you would have got hit by the half-room AoE, you're in the correct spot.
Okay, so I was actually in the wrong spot, but just to verify, I'm gonna post it to Parses, and I want to just ask more. So this is when it went off. That's what it cut. Are the spots A under him, and then whatever blue is C?
Basically,
So I would have been on A.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so I would have been dead because I would have been right next to TC. Okay. Well, how big are the explosions?
They're not.
They're not that big, but it's
Okay.
like 3/4 of the size of that square, something like that.
Okay. All right, let's do it again.
And it would have been however close you needed to be to actually be in melee range, like near A. Yeah.
Here we go. That is kind of cute. That'll always have some markers to look for.
Yeah, that is true. It will always cut through a lot of markers.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Stop it.
Now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Wings, one needs simply make them.
I don't know why he's barking. Look at it.
Very small, much blue, no rules.
Oh, wickedly divine!
Eyes are going to different directions. It's great.
I love a dog that can see in 3 different angles.
Outside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be furthest. Yeah, like here, I don't know how to give melee uptime there.
That's okay. It's impossible.
Alright, it's the default bar starting outside, straddling
Yeah.
the hit. Starting
I'm
outside,
greeting-
straddling the hit.
Okay. Now.
Far in. Far out. Far in.
Okay.
And I'm maintaining almost 30k right there, so we are almost there.
I mean, I can think of one easy way for damage to be able to have uptime there, but it only works on half the time.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
What? What do you give him? I give him green creeps.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
4 and
2 or
3?
4.
2 and 4, okay. Two
Partners on 2.
Sorry. That should have been more. Should not have.
Lock positions, get ready to count. Add 1 if you're long.
How's this?
At least it's not calculus boss anymore.
Transit towards B. Partners.
Oh, we should have been at C.
I thought
That's
Challenger
what-
went down hard.
2 is left. Low is left. Low count of the 2.
Everybody was almost so serious.
Well, in theory, DPS should have been in the middle.
Yeah,
So,
I
I'm
was
gonna post
following
this-
my
yeah.
tank. I followed my partner right there because from west all the way into left.
Okay. Well, you'll never be with Froome no matter what.
I'm gonna post it to Parses again when they do the split room.
Wherefore art thou?
So I added shitty MS Paint in pink. If
I
you
went
have
correction,
under the
but
boss.
I didn't stick
Yeah.
near the wall.
DPS with 2 under the boss, DPS with 3 slightly back, supports with 2, which would have been Froome and I would have been. In this picture, it would have been A. I don't know what side it was.
Homie, I went the wrong.
Ah, okay,
No,
so
you were, oh yeah, you did have 3, didn't you? You're right, because you and I were both first.
I would have been your partner at left to boss.
Okay, gotcha.
I should be under the boss. So who was with me as well, right there?
You only had
I
2?
don't think it's. I don't think it's
Yeah, I was
that
2.
far, though.
I was 2 DPS 2. Yeah.
The purpose of this positioning is to maintain melee uptime. So like we want to be halfway between the boss circle.
I mean,
and
I'm gonna
the marker,
run
right?
2A in theory, and then get as close to the boss as or inch close to the boss until I suddenly have melee range, and then I would attack. And then I just figure out what that looks like on the floor.
Right.
Also, the question I had, so when we do the very first like grid thing, and we have to hug like way out, and it's like north side or south side, and then we come in. If we're coming in, and the DPS, well, I guess we could actually always do this. If we're coming in, could we not have everyone who isn't soaking be in the dead center? And then the idea is that the people who are soaking the things that are if it's farthest, they would just stand on the numbered tiles. So like in theory, Batman, what color are you? Are you blue or are you purple?
Blue.
So if DPS is far, you would go to 3 on the inside, so you would have uptime. Everyone else is dead center hitbox.
They'll
And if
lightning
it's
each other.
how would they? So the person at 3 is gonna lightning the person at 4.
Are you
No,
talking about the very
all the
first
people in the
mechanic?
middle are gonna lightning each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, is there an AOE from like forked lightning that we all have otherwise?
Yeah.
The people that got hit the first
Oh.
one do a lightning AoE at the same time as the second hit.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, that is fucking tough then.
Yeah,
I just
and
knew we were spreading because half of us had to have an AOE around us. I didn't realize so everyone actually has an AOE happening.
Yeah,
I have like
on the second hit, everyone does some kind of AoE.
That's fucking brutal.
yeah, it is. But I'm getting there right, because my benchmark is like keeping 30k, and I'm like 29.9.
Okay, let's
All
practice
right.
again. Let's see if we get through that electro bedge or whatever it's called where we're splitting the room. Here we go.
But we're still doing learning the fight. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get your uptime once you have perfected your positioning.
Holy shit, y'all are learning the fight. I'm still learning my fucking numbers.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Yeah, I mean, so far his fight hasn't been too bad, except for the second electro edge, which just has a lot of like, remember the thing that happened like 30 seconds ago.
The entire game remembers the thing that happened like 3 seconds ago.
Queen Bee was rough
It's
for
usually
that.
more like 10.
Yeah, you say that, man. I'm already at the 4, 6, and
One needs simply
Yeah, I definitely have screenshots open.
Oh, wickedly divine!
The Queen Bee was the one I hated where it was like, oh, was it partners? Was it spread? Was it part? And it's like, fuck. We had a lot of attempts to like, just assume partners. Just fucking
Outside,
assume
north
partners.
side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be furthest. Goodbye, melee.
Banished.
Everything's
Arrowing far. Alright, so start inside. Default is far. Straddle to get hit.
Inside, starting inside.
yeah.
Look here, starting
Straddle
inside.
to get hit. Far out.
Challenger
Far out.
went down hard.
This combination is the worst because there's far outs, but it's still okay.
What great
29-2.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
is gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3.
Partners 2.
On that part, are you delaying 2 minutes on purpose, or it's when it comes out for you?
You're talking about me, I...
Alright, get ready for a room spread.
Okay.
Or, sorry. Block,
Add
block,
1
block.
if you're long.
Right, now room spread. 4
Partners.
Oh, I can't commit. Made it.
Oh,
And they're done.
You have to be
I mean, I think we
under
need
the
further
boss, not you have not edge of hitbox.
it's inside, but okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
You should be in a spot. If you took one more step, you get hit by the half room.
So, Batman, look at the Parsons channel again. I kind of
Yeah.
circled it on the most recent photo.
Yeah, I see the line. Sorry, you're right. Exact.
I did the same thing. I followed the 5x5 grid, not the 4x4 grid. And I hate that there's a 5x5 grid when you have to pay the 4x4.
Yeah, I need to split the boss's marker under the ground. Okay, that will help.
Alright, let's
just
do it
walk
again.
right into the center dot of it.
For the supports doing partners on left and right, how close to the middle line of the room should we be?
It's not as important for you guys because there's no one on the other side.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
So you don't have to be right on the line, but that's kind of the game. But like I said, it doesn't really matter because there's no one further away from the wall that you might hit.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine. Oh my! The Challenger went down hard.
Inside.
They're back on their feet. What
weapon?
I have the teensiest of requests. If you're gonna use a mitigation for any big attack, please try to be consistent with it over the attempts, so
My bad.
I have a better idea of what healing I need to do, because 2 attempts ago, that first brutal thing did no damage because so many mitts were up and my big star had no healing. But this time, it did a lot of healing because we were
Yeah,
very
there was
low.
only 1 mid. I usually do reprisal and shake it off, and I completely spaced at that attempt. So that
So-
that's
Okay.
also on me.
Obviously not the most important thing here, but, you know, it would help me get a better idea of how much healing we need for each big hit.
And I don't
Yeah,
think we threw
from-
everything at it. I think it was just my 2 and somebody else's. Might have been TC's.
Yeah, maybe it was
So
TC.
Also, if my star goes off and everybody's at full health, what am I supposed to? How am I supposed to explain my healing parse, guys?
So you want us to do less Mid, but more mid.
Just be consistent.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Well, people's health bar is going to go lower this
Thunder
time.
has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. Alright, DPS must be close.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Default far, start outside. Default far, start outside. Straddle to get hit. Far in. Far out.
I was not far in.
Went down hard.
Far in. Whatever the other one is. Words. Good enough. Good enough for now.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Don't be on a diagonal.
He's gathering ether. But to what end?
1 or 3. Partners 1. Where's
Oh, that's
I just want to do this while we get
Careful with coming up.
The auto attack's gonna blast you with immunity pulling off, so I'm just gonna take it.
Alright, hard casting on TC and then I'm gonna swift Dan.
Glock positions, Glock.
How's this?
I don't know how this is gonna go.
Let's see what happens.
Never
I'm
far
long and I have no clue.
That's not a good thing to be, Dan.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong side. Yeah, I kill myself.
Alright, we still practice it. Partners. Be bold.
Oh,
Bold. Okay, I don't actually know what my number was, so I don't know if I was right or not. But I think people were at least the right distance from the edge.
So I went right and I had 2. That's right, right? I'm not dumb?
no,
No.
low is left. Low is
Jesus
left.
Christ, I'm
L for L, buddy. Low for left.
Just think of it like a number line. You know, 2 is to the left of 3.
Hold
I'm
up your
still- I'm
hands,
still working
and
on my
one of them
numbers.
is a 2, and one of them is a 3. You go in that direction.
I'm doing it right now. Okay.
When do we want to break that?
But I'm doing it on the other side. I'm putting 2 on front, 3 on the back.
Let's do one more pull and we can take our break.
Okay.
Here we go.
I still have a post on my computer for Phoenix in and Dragon out.
I hated that fight. Hated that fight.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
I'm assuming it's
soul.
the Phoenix Deathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
I have never had to work so hard as a fucking tank with that fucking fight.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
South side, inside. Supports are getting hit.
But for how long?
Supports are getting hit close. DPS are out. DPS are out.
Yeah, but my support was it.
Yeah, we got 3 people. I don't even remember what the opening was.
They're back on their feet.
Close narrowing. So straddle default. Straddle default.
Yeah. No.
No, but we have too many people that. That's not.
Yes. I was where I needed to be when I needed to be, so I'll take it.
Same. Alright, that doesn't count. We're doing one more.
Yeah. Let's go.
I've been fucking cheated. But here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's graying wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Inside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be close.
Faster in the break, I may have just figured out a huge discovery with those wing beams. And I feel like an idiot.
Alright. Default far, starting inside. Straddle to get hit. Far out. Far in. Far out.
Yeah. I mean, still in 30k. That's amazing.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 or 3. Full spread one side.
Back up. Back up.
Oh,
And they're done! Is it
Framer just got to mute this.
I felt the one that was behind me too close. Sorry, that was my bad.
But for how long?
Block positions.
How's this?
Add 1 if you're long. Too many people. Full spread.
Here.
Oh my! The challenger went down
Yeah, we all had a dot. One of the shorts went to the front position.
Oh, we all.
Alright, we'll take our break here.
Okay.
Come back at 10:20.
Cass, I feel like an idiot because this may be something you have already seen, and it's kind of like one of those things I probably should have figured out a while ago. The wings, when you mentioned the diagonal beams, I get a screenshot of this. Oh, it's because. So, you and I are always using the same square, and here's something I sort of noticed. So, when we have a spot like this, something I didn't notice is the diagonal, if you just kind of cut the line down the center, that beam, because it's all fucked, is always half of the room, half of our tile. So I've been literally trying to like line myself up to the lasers. It's literally just a literal 1/4 section of the platform. So basically, if the beam is on the hard, because it would be coming straight down, if the beam's far left side of our tile, we're guaranteed to just be to the right, and you don't really have to line yourself up really at all. And I just don't know how I didn't notice that until you pointed out that they're diagonal. Because if let me step this through.
So, the first screenshot you sent, that beam is cutting that square in half.
Correct, but the diagonal aspect of it is the other side because it's diagonally out. So, like, let me just get a snapshot. When the lasers go off, so this is where it's deceptive. Here's the beams actually firing in the same channel. And then if I step through just a smidge, you can kind of see. So I guess they're not perfectly aligned with our square, so maybe I was a little more off than I thought, and this just happened to be an attempt that I happened to catch.
It's true that the beams are half a tile width, but they're not really perfectly lined up with anything.
Yeah. Sometimes they are. I think once they definitely were. So okay, never mind. The last attempt made it look like they were always perfectly aligned, and I was wrong. Sorry. Never mind. It's ass.
Like, whenever I'm off, I'm always off by just that little bit that gets me hit. So it's not like I'm completely fucking up. Well, I am completely fucking up mechanic, but it's not like I'm completely misunderstanding it. It's just that because they're coming in at a diagonal, I'm, like, positioning myself somewhere I think is safe, and then just getting blasted, apparently.
Right.
So usually I just stand on you and Dan and pray.
See, what's funny is that's kind of what I've been doing. I try to line myself between the beams, and I'm like, am I close to the cluster of people? We're sending it. We're hoping.
Which is like, but basically I line myself up first, and then I look and see everybody else is, and it's like, oh, this ain't right.
Dan must feel like a hero knowing that somebody's using him as a guide marker. His time's finally come.
It's time to have attention.
puppy ate through my PS5 controller wire.
Oh no.
Was it a wired controller or like just a cable to charge it?
Well, the charging cable.
Ah, the good thing is
One
you can
is
choose
a lot
any.
more expensive to replace, though.
Yeah.
That's true. It still sucks though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, but the good thing is you can use almost any USB-C cable to
I'll
charge
never
it.
Pooped on
forget-
my bed.
Oh no.
That's far
That-
worse. I'd take
Yeah,
it.
At least
I
it
don't-
was like a nice dry poop, so it was like gross. I mean,
Do you
it's still
have
gross,
replacement
but-
cables so you can still charge it?
No, I ordered one on Amazon.
What does it use for a port? Is it not like USB-C or USB-A?
I think it's the little round one.
It's USB-C.
Could you just use your phone charger to charge it? If you have a phone that uses USB-C?
I have a
Older iPhone.
yes. No, I have the iPhone that has the lightning whatever.
Yeah. I think, because like the newest model I think of
Right,
iPhones
sure.
has USB-C, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got that one. Yes, just USB-C now.
Finally
I think
forced
they were
them
legally
to...
required
Yep,
to go to USB-C.
Yep, and I'm so glad they were.
Thank you, Europe, because if it wasn't for them, we'd still be on Lightning.
A little bit, yeah.
I have a 12 mini, but I can't play on my PC right now.
No.
What? I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Oh, it's fine. I lost my train of thought.
Yarr. Did you see the
Man, you
videos
have a
of Finn?
whole fucking train?
I didn't. Did you send me videos?
No.
Did you send my
Your
aunt
aunt
videos?
sent me a video.
Oh, she sent me videos a couple of days ago. So maybe it was those?
It was his first one.
No, I didn't get it.
Send it to you later.
Okay.
Oh no, my food buff is about to expire.
Also mine.
Alright, here we go.
Wicked Thunder is in town.
Hey, son.
He sings tonight our city.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
White and green.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
What flag is that?
Supposedly the color.
It's colors of what?
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Oh!
His great wings!
I assume it was just like
Wickedly divine!
computer fighting.
See that, do you?
Our flag is the sci-fi colors.
Need CMYK.
Outside, south side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far.
Yay, melee!
Narrowing.
Narrowing. Okay. Alright, so default straddle, go far to get hit. Starting inside. Go far to get hit, default straddle. Straddle out,
Why?
straddle in,
Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
straddle out.
Batman, you're definitely not straddling.
Yeah, I see. Sorry. I got.
Still in it! But for how long?
Don't be diagonals.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
2 or 4. Partners, 4.
Okay.
Not on purpose.
I snapshotted that really poorly.
You have to mute the auto.
Sorry.
They're back on their feet.
Clock positions. Add 1 if you're long.
I'm on the wrong side, I'm on the wrong side. Sorry.
Partners.
That was my bad. I went to the wrong side. Sorry.
Did you say you were on the wrong side, Ross?
No, I had
No.
2.
No, I was on the wrong side.
We are missing people, so who knows how. Because we both got hit by it. But I was definitely long too.
Weird. I also only had 2.
Were you short or long?
You guys
Long.
not hear Batman?
No, I knew
Yeah,
that
I
I was
w-
in the wrong spot. But I didn't think I would have gotten his explosion, but I figured it would have gotten him to the
He
GPS.
had
but,
a 3, so.
Yeah, I was wrong. I should be on 3. So I went to
maybe
the
he
left
gave
side.
me his. Okay. All right. Let's do it again.
Well, no. If Ross and I were both long, then one of us miscounted.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
Now I got hit by 1 beam and I was long, so it was a +1. Which, do I count the long +1 as my count for that? Oh yeah, otherwise that would have been 1. Right. Maybe I think it. Oh, I'm so sorry for the consistency.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
This great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine.
Outside, south side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Alright, narrowing blue. Default far. Start inside. Straddle to get hit. Straddle to get hit. Far out. Far in. Far out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
1 or 4. Partners on 1.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Should we reset or we're fine?
Going for now.
Okay.
They're still in it. But for how long?
Lock positions.
How's this?
Perfect.
Damn, TT died in there. This is where we might be fucked.
Partners. That's pretty close.
Holy shit. I'm glad everyone was dead, because that would have looked real dumb, man. That would've-
Yeah, this is right there.
Okay, I think most people ended up where they needed to be. Ross and I's worked out.
Yeah, I only died because I was too close to the
Sorry, I had real life aggro.
No.
I'm good now.
Alright, then here we go.
Oh, I don't know.
What's up?
We can pause it. We
I
can
was
pause
just
it.
trying to figure out why I died on the first partner split. If I was maybe too.
Because with TC dead, we got an extra one. I just lived through it for tech.
Tank privilege. Okay. Not a quick
Kill me with my body. But I must have your soul.
murder in cold blood. I thought we were
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Think fast.
Yeah, I quickly thought you murdered me.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh, wickedly divine!
Outside. Supports must get hit. Supports must be close. Widening blue. So default straddle, go far to get hit. Starting on the outside. Go far to get hit. Go far to get hit.
Yeah.
Come in.
Oh.
Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
Appreciate that, my brain.
That was good.
There is no limit to electrode potential.
Yeah.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3. Partners on the 2 side.
Fuck.
Tank Buster. Clock positions. Get ready to count. Add 1 if you're long.
How's this?
Orienting towards C. Partners. We did it. All right, next, get the last part. We did it.
With it, yeah.
All right. Take this a bit seriously. It's fairly high damage overall. Actually, not really. I lied.
It's not because everybody's alive.
All right.
That's
Don't read the cannon shot and start here. Make a note of your color.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Alright, get hit by the opposite color.
I'll erase you.
Tanks must be closest. Remember, tanks must be closest.
Now look
I
at
have
your
a small
debuff.
AoE.
Debuffs.
Oh, I was in the wrong place.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Yeah, once we're missing people. So yeah, you only have a couple seconds to react to your debuffs afterward.
Yeah, it's a really quick reaction on that thing.
Oh, I
So
have a little tip for recognizing a cannon when you die.
Kinda, yeah.
I have a question, but after you, sorry.
Okay, so if you look at her hitbox, she will tilt the arrow slightly right before she starts firing, and you just go the opposite direction.
When you say tilt the arrow, do you mean like the little thing at the 12 o'clock on her hitbox?
Yeah, her
Yeah.
little pointy forward arrow, she'll tilt it slightly in the direction that she's going to be.
Yeah, she does that.
I do have a question. I had the green debuff that time, and I was.
Did it
on
have
this
arrows
side.
at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I should have been on the inside, and somebody should have been just on the outside of me.
You should have been on the dead center of one of these.
Yeah, I was late figuring it out. I just want to be sure.
And then whoever had the big purple circle should have been slightly behind.
Okay. My question is on the small AoEs. So I should be close to the boss, but on the left or right side. That's my question.
On the corners of these inner squares.
Yeah, I know, but on the left or the right, because we have really small, a really small time to react. So should I be on the right or left?
So here's the convention I was going with, because I think it's always one support and one DPS on each side that either gets roundhouse or spinning. The support will go on the side closer to the actual wall of the arena. The
Okay.
DPS will go on the side closer to where the rest of the arena used to be.
To the precipice, okay.
Alternatively, okay, so that's one option. Here's a second
I like
option.
that.
Here's the second option. Left and right, looking at where the boss is. You know, support to
No.
left, DPS right, looking at the boss. That also
I like the one that wall or precipice, so I will be always on the precipice. That's easier for me to remember.
All right, we'll go with that.
All right, we gotta give him the shot.
Got it.
Here we go.
That's definitely where I'm going to be using Seraphism too. It's a lot of big damage hits over and over again.
But I must have your
3
soul.
cannon shots. And actually, I think the debuffs don't
has
actually do
returned to the
much.
ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Outside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Alright, widening blue. So default straddle, or on the outside, go far to get hit.
I know I'm
Default
inside.
straddle.
I will go to straddle. Just trying to get some mana time to practice it.
Yep. Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
That was perfect. 32k. Yay!
going either. But to what end?
1 or 4. Full spread, 4.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Alright. Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Immune, auto.
That was my fault.
Adjust for his position.
How's this?
Task, go to C. Yeah.
This is my move.
That was my bad. I fucked up. I saw Froome where I usually was, so I tried to move, and he moved, and I moved. We kept trying to accommodate each other, the good old Canadian standoff, and I never hit my buttons. Alright, here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
I don't know how I didn't get hit. I should have been hit.
I was gonna say, I feel like I should have been hit there.
Outside, outside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Pink narrowing. Default straddle, go far to get hit. On the inside, start. Go far to get hit, default straddle.
Oh, what did that charge?
Straddle out.
Oh my! The challenger went
Straddle
down
in.
hard. And they're done! Is it over already?
I don't think I killed you because I didn't get a... Did I get a dive bomb?
You were closer to it.
They're still in it! But for how long?
You should have been straddling.
Wipe it.
Yeah, no, I definitely should have been. I didn't realize I
was
killed
for
you.
the first one. Batman was straddling when it went off.
Oh, I took
No,
Batman's
Batman
dive bomb. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. When the really dumb shit, and like I can't change my keybinds, it's just a bad. Tomahawk is right next to my charge, and when I'm opening, it's perfect. But when I'm trying to run out and I need to Tomahawk, if I hit charge, really fucking bad. I almost like need 2 Tomahawk buttons. Anyway, whatever. I normally don't do that. Here we go. I won't do it again for at least 2 pulls. But how long my short-term memory lasts.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Outside or side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Narrowing blue. So go far. Sorry. Default far. Straddle to get hit. So straddle to get hit by it. Go far. Far out. Far in. Far out.
Yeah, I got this one.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 or 3.
And then late.
Partners 1. Block positions. Add 1 to your count if long.
How this?
Orienting towards B. Partners.
I was definitely not in the right spot, but interesting tactic. Oh, but now I have 3. This is bad.
I had 2
I'm so
and
sorry.
shoot. No, yeah, I was
You
impossible.
were in the right place, Batman. It was a little
thought we
tight.
lived
You
through
could
that.
have been a little further up, but somebody else was on the obvious.
Yeah, we both moved kind of close, so I was a little bit off, and the Max Melee also was a little bit in.
So I just want to clarify, sir. You were supposed to have 2, but you got hit by the thing, right? Wait,
Correct.
no,
So
why
I
am I
thought
getting
we-
yelled at? What did we
It's
do?
excited. That's an excited yell.
I don't know what I did. Okay, I think so. Thanks.
I wasn't sure if we could tank privilege it. The answer? We cannot.
You'd have
You-
to probably both pop immunities for that.
Probably. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, I think the answer is you can temporarily tank privilege it.
Yeah. Well, I was like, oh, cool, I can tank privilege mechanic before me if I get fucked up. No. No, I can't, because it fucks everything else up. Because it counts as a hit.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha!
That was actually our best
Wickedly
opener
divine.
before she darts away.
Outside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Widening blue. Default straddle. Go far to get hit. Starting on the outside.
Yeah.
Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
That wasn't very straddling of you, Dan.
I was supposed to be far in.
Not on the fourth one, you weren't.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Not for
There is no limit.
Can you get task,
Potential.
Dan?
Yes.
He's gathering ether. But to what end?
It's 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3.
Full spread 2. Clock positions.
Good recovery.
Yeah, really good.
How's this?
Add 1 to your wall. Oriented towards A. Full spread. Good job.
Nope, I done.
Oriented towards B.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Just go for it.
He was really sure that he was going to kill us all.
Admire the confidence.
Did you hit by the half room?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it.
Alright, here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
It's not consistent. That was not working near me. Sorry.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Outside, north side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Widening blue. Default strato. Go far to get hit. Outside. Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I think you were too close to me, man. You were in.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether. But to what end?
1 or 3.
Minute.
Full spread 3. lock positions. We're ready to count at 1 is long.
How's this?
Alright, oriented towards A. Full spread.
Take this!
Alright.
Which goes out slightly further, purple or green?
Purple. Big purple circle is furthest out.
Electrope has many uses.
But only slightly further.
Watch and
Only
learn.
slightly.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
That was an awesome catch on that little ROTC.
Remember, tanks have to be closest. Get on the correct side once the cannons are started.
Erased you.
And you have very little time to react to your debuffs. Here it comes.
Oh,
One of the
I
donuts was pretty far out.
yeah, I think it was me.
Was I too far out? I was the
No,
purple.
I was.
Okay, so- Can
I got an icon that I'm not seeing here. It looked like the green arrows, but it was blue.
can we pretend
That's the
real
same
quick?
spot.
I might word this poorly. I just want to know if everyone knows where they're going. We're gonna pretend like the gun's happening, and it's this bottom, this long 1x4 here. Can purple and blue go to the left, and red and yellow go right? Tanks have purple. Supports have the thing that links with them.
Sorry, that
What?
again?
Do you mean like do where we should have gone last
Yes.
attempt?
Well, not
Okay.
where we should have gone last. Like tanks and healers have purple and green, and the DPS have blue. The DPS know where they're going.
That's not necessarily how it goes.
No, I just
Am I understanding it wrong?
So I
So-
went
Well,
through and I
the
was
best thing
right
to do here is you just think
Not wrong
literally
or
zero
right.
about anyone else.
This
Yeah.
is
Is it
a
a blue with
fly on the other
arrows, or
side.
do you have a blue with?
No, it's a blue donut.
the donut goes where? Here? Where I am right?
No, the
Fourth
donut
center-
goes
the
up
fourth center.
front, and
So
down
Taff,
here.
Taff, we both had, I guess, silver circles and the small blue thing. Debuff. So I am here against the wall side because I'm a
Right.
support, and you are at C because you are DPS.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I got that one, but the donut, where should the donut be? 1 or
It is the
4?
donut.
Yeah, the donut doesn't go to 1 or 4.
Okay, so
current.
here's here. Okay, there's 3 debuffs. There's 3
Yeah.
debuffs. There's a debuff with an arrow on it. That's a current. Don't care if it's blue or green. Does it have arrows at the top? That's current. That goes to 2 or 1.
Okay.
On the middle of the square. If your debuff has arrows at the top, don't worry about which way they're pointing. Don't worry about what color the debuff is. That's a current. If you have big purple circle, that's collider conductor. You go behind the current person.
Okay.
If you have literally anything else, you're at one of these side positions up front.
With DPS being closer to the normal center and support being further.
Yeah, support being on the actual edge of your.
Yeah, if you look at the second to last diagram posted, you can see the icons, so you can kind of have that up on your own screen and be able to quickly reference them.
Yeah.
So, as we are right now,
So I just have to be able to see that.
so as we are right now, it's like I have the current and also
Yeah.
From has it, and then Truin has the donut and
No, not donut. He has collider conductor.
collider. Well, yeah.
Right. Collider conductor, if it goes off, it hits the whole room. And we won.
Okay. I need to do this so I can have it in a screen, and maybe people like it, maybe people won't. My brain keeps fucking this up. So give me two seconds to put something in MS Paint, and then I will post it and see if I have it right. I keep thinking I'm having this shit wrong. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So I realize that one of them is green and one of them is blue. Is this, whoops. Let's grab this. Is this a correct shitty diagram? I did not do the DPS, I did not do the 4 blues, because basically if you're not one of those, you're inside, and because of your role, you know exactly where you're supposed to be. But for the purples and the arrows, is that correct? Where I put them?
One of the arrows will be blue, but yes.
Well, no, they're either both green or they're both blue. We don't have a mix.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Something
okay.
with arrows.
I am going to keep this up on my other monitor, because this will help me. This is my sticky note.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Because in this circumstance, I will always, if I'm not arrow or purple, I will either be B or D on that screenshot. The bottom is.
Yeah, close to the wall.
Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, my brain is smooth. Does anyone else have any other questions since I just asked a bunch? I don't want to like steamroll someone else asking. Check food. Alright, here we go. I really want to make it past this tonight so we can all see new Prog tomorrow. Or have new Prog to look at.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His grave wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. Supports must get hit, supports must be close.
I was slow.
We were missing someone.
What great?
Alright,
Widening purple, widening purple, widening.
Okay, so default straddle, go far to get hit.
Should start with straddling outside, starting with straddling outside.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Alright, we can recover. Worry about Wrath of Zeus.
I got reprisal and that's it. Oh, no, my room's started yet.
Dig mitigation.
I brought everything.
Don't be on diagonals.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering either. But to what end?
2 or 3. Partners at 3. Clock positions, get ready to count. Snicker long. Oriented towards C. Full spread on the B side. Oriented towards D. Good job.
Oh my god, I get to use my screenshot already. Let's go.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and
Watch her turn a little bit and see which way she's firing.
Oh, look at that massive
Left.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Thanks, need to be the closest one on the first hit. And we're doing the picture.
I'll erase you.
Purple's by me. That made me purple.
Next cannon.
No, I got the arrows.
Wait. Batman, you had arrows?
I think so. Or maybe I got confused, but let me make my hat bigger. 1 sec. Because maybe I saw it wrong.
No, you had purple. You side of me. Okay.
1 sec. I'm making my hat bigger.
Colors are kind of bad here because I think what you're calling purple, I would call pink.
But I mean, it's definitely not arrows greener.
Yeah. But the smaller circles look purple to me.
And see, I think they're 100% blue.
I mean, one of them has like a bluish on the inside. That background.
Well, in the end, the three things are arrows, big circle, other.
Yeah, that is kind of what I'm looking at it. I have an arrow, I have a giant circle, or I have an other. That is... Okay, Batman, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I like that the 2 minutes come right when you're
If
supposed
one
to be
needs
paying
wings,
attention.
one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Outside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Widening blue. Default straddle. Go far to get hit.
Sorry, outside.
Shadow in. Shadow out. Shadow in.
Whew.
Don't be diagonals.
There is no limit to Electrode's potential.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm letting you down so much tonight.
What?
For not being consistent with the cooldowns.
But to what end?
1 or 3.
For our permits.
Full spread 3. Lock positions at 1 if you're long.
How's this?
Oriented towards C.
And they're done! Is it over
Full
already?
spread. Watch DC's corpse. Shit.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
No. Well, maybe, but.
I didn't make it all the way to the corner.
Oh, for why you died. Yeah. Dam was not technically in the box when it went off.
Here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your sword.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh, wickedly divine!
Outside, north side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Lighting blue. Default straddle. Go far to get hit. Start outside. Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
Don't be on diagonals.
There is no limit to Electrode's potential.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 or 3. Full spread 3. Lock positions. Add 1 if long.
How's this?
Oriented towards C. Partners.
Partner.
Oh, I see.
Keep going. Now we're fine.
Alright. When we split for the ions, at first tanks will be center, or tanks will be first, and then the arrows are going to be the center of that square, with the purples just a smidge further. The big circles. Pink goes like that.
Go left.
Skills as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Want to use another?
Oh my! The challenger went down.
That was weird.
There was 3. Yeah, Batman. Batman. What did you have? Did you have an arrow?
Basically stack type.
No, I didn't have the arrow. I didn't have the arrow, no.
Did you have a giant pink or purple circle?
I think Batman
No.
had a donut.
Then you should have been. Do you know where you were supposed to have been?
That's what I was asking. The donut, if I have the blue marker, that's the donut?
Okay, I'm gonna post a picture in Parses. Okay. Based on
So
these
you really shouldn't
positions,
even be thinking about do I have donut. It's do I have
yeah.
arrow? Do I have giant circle? Do I have anything else? It doesn't matter what the anything else is. You treat it the same way. But you did have the donut, yes. It was the donut is like a silver ring on a blue background.
Okay, that one goes where?
look at the next screenshot in Parses. If you don't have one of those 2, you are always inside to the platform.
Okay.
Closer to the boss. That way you have melee uptime. So you have it. So think of it this way.
So I treat it as a small AOE as well. So if I have a small AOE or donut, it's the same.
You see the like little square in the very dead center of the box?
Yeah.
That's where arrows go. Purples go a smidge firm, and you would have been pretty much where I'm jumping right now. That way you can just go hog wild on the boss.
Well, you stand on the corner of this box.
Is that not what?
Or the inner box?
Yeah.
So right here.
You're at the corner of like the big box.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
That should be here. Yeah.
Oh, here. Here.
No, here.
Oh, it is the corner of the inner box? Okay.
Yes. Because if
Oh,
the other person,
otherwise you hit this person.
And then you kill each other if you have the small circles.
I get you. Okay, I would have fucked that up. Okay, good to know. Alright, here we go.
Man, if only you can still move markers in the middle of the fight.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Illegally.
I don't even think you can do it healing. Aren't they just locked in place now?
I don't know if a plugin can manage it anymore. I don't think so. The problem that we're getting rid of, like the reason why they changed it was because of plugins, and like you would have a set for every single mechanic instantly.
She's crazy! Oh, wickedly divine!
I hope they shut that shit down real fast.
Yeah. Like, but even for this, if I were still, I would still manually just set up markers while we're learning it. Inside, south side. All right, DPS must get hit. DPS must be closest. Why did he? Okay, so default default far.
Far out.
Straddle to get hit. So straddle get hit. Star on the outside. Far in.
I wasn't.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Far in.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Ether, but to what end?
1 or 4. Full spread 1. Get ready to count. Add 1 if long.
How's this?
Oriented towards me. Full spread.
Oh no, bad church. Never mind, we're good. Oh no, I might have killed you.
I had 2.
Oh no. No, it was full spread. There was 2 of you on top of each other.
2, your number did not matter at all for that.
It was full spread.
Oh, that was me that fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Unfortunately, that might have to be my last attempt. I think I got a jet real quick. And but
Okay.
get back in the end. Sorry. Sorry.
problem.
That's alright.
Alright, yeah, we'll get back to this tomorrow. Definitely that bit in the middle of Electro Edge 2 is tricky, because there's a lot of things to think about in a short period. Hopefully tomorrow we get past Cannon, and then if the phase change is about halfway through the fight, I think we'll have one more thing after the Cannon before the phase change happens. But who knows? Phase change is not necessarily in the middle of the fight. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye.